Hey beautiful dreamers, it's Elke here, and today we are doing my top 5 favorite slash most used eyeshadow palettes. If you're wondering about this look right here, it was a earlier video. I will leave it linked down below so you can learn how to get this look right here. I actually really like it. I don't know why. This is kind of cool. Anyway, these are not going to be in any particular order. These are just my favorite slash most used eyeshadow palettes. I would have done 10, but I don't really have 10 eyeshadow palettes that I use all the time. I kind of just have 5. So without further ado, let's just get into this. So again, I'm not doing them in any particular order. I just have a pile off to the side that I'm just picking up the top ones and picking them up as they're stacked. But anyway, the first one is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is the original, obviously, and here is what the inside looks like. I actually used a shade from this in the tutorial. What did I use? I used this one right here. This does not have the names on it, like the shade names anywhere like legible. It used to have like a little insert, but I unfortunately lost it. But as you can see, this is what it looks like. It's got a wonderful range of colors. I love like all the warm colors, especially now that we're getting into fall and it's getting, you know, more red and warm toned anyway. But as you can tell, kind of like it's a little gross looking, but I love this palette, and it's one of my probably most used, and obviously anyway, this good palette. Not much else to say. The second palette is actually one that I got for myself for my birthday, and this is the Flamingo eyeshadow palette by Violet Voss. It looks like so. It's super cute packaging. I think it's fantastic. I bought this for myself at Sephora for my birthday, and here is the colors. As you can see, it's very nice and colorful, and I like the fact that it includes a black. It's nice, but just the shimmers are beautiful, the mattes are beautiful, and it does come with a mirror, which is great. 'Cause I don't know, it's a good palette. The third palette is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. This is probably one of the ones I reach for most. There's like 2 that I reach for a lot. It looks like so. As you can see, it's kind of a nice like neutral-ish palette. It's just so super pretty, and the glitters are not glitters, the shimmers are very nice, and I like this palette. I like pretty much all Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, except for I didn't get the Subculture palette, mainly just because the colors didn't appeal to me. Second to the last one is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. It looks like so. Again, it's got a lot of warm tones, and it's a great palette. I heard they're coming out with, or they already came out with, I just hit the door, sorry, the Naked Cherry palette, which looks beautiful, and I might pick up, maybe, I have no idea. But I love the Naked Heat palette. I think it's the only Naked palette I own currently. I used to have the Naked 2 palette, but I didn't use it a lot, and I also had a lot more shimmers than it did, so I didn't really find ways to use it. So now I just have the Naked Heat palette, and I really like it. I used to have the Naked Smoky palette too, but I never used it either. Anyway, off topic, but I like the Naked Heat palette. It's a great like warm tone palette. It's beautiful. I love it. Anyway, the last palette, and I don't know why this somehow happened, but this is probably my most used palette, and you probably can't already guess what it is, because I feel like I've raved about this palette. I use this palette so much, especially on my like daily life. It is the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I freaking love this palette so much. I'm like a big fan of like reds, and it just, I don't know, it's so freaking gorgeous. I can't rave about enough. It's pigmented, it's beautiful. The colors are just fantastic. It comes with a mirror. I can't rave about this enough. It's such a beautiful, beautiful palette, and I'm really glad I ended up getting it, because I actually wasn't going to get it at first, but this is a great purchase because I use this so much. So those were my top 5 eyeshadow palettes. This is a very short video, but mostly because I don't know, I like talking about, I don't really have like reasons as to why I love them. I'm just drawn towards them. And let me put this down because you can kind of see my natural hair. Let me just, wait. Yeah, there it is. I just exposed myself. There we go. I don't really have good reasons as to why I love these palettes. I'm just drawn to them. I think they're all beautiful. They're all like, I feel like worth the money, and they're just my most used palettes, the ones that I tend to reach for. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon for my post notifications. My social medias will be listed down in the description box below, as well as the tutorial for this look right here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye!